brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit in the...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. It's the NBA, and it's live. And it's the Warriors to start out. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And it's the Warriors. And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench. And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
The drive by Green. That's good. Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
And it's Irving missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the shot no good, a bit short. On defense, Golden State, 6-point game. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No, the shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's stolen by Bogut. Oh, and here we go. Bogut's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And Love gets it to go. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. James. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's LeBron with the drive. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Good. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Warriors leading by 8. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thompson passes to LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Love's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Curry against Irving. On deep. Love grabs the board. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. He was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. I mean, you could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
The Warriors leading. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Irving drives in. Fires the 3. Here's Thompson. Powered down with both hands.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And the Cavaliers. Will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Dellavedova. Shumpert with it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Warriors leading by 6. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Shumpert. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Green kicks to Iguodala. Spades dishes to Iguodala. And that one is stuffed right through.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
Mm-hmm. And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Got a piece of it. Barbosa with the steal. Here's Green. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his cup.
We're 5-6 feet.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time. For a comeback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Dellavedova in at the one. And that's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down, actually, last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Warriors leading by 8. Here's Rush, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Iguodala, and that's going to be a travel.
Their field goal percentages dropped down below 34% for the game. They still held on to the lead. They need to find a way to turn that shooting percentage around.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Mozgov, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the Warriors also making a change. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. LeBron drives in, and the rejection by Ezeli. Here's Rush, guarded by Shumpert. Here's Barnes, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. The Cavaliers trail by 10. James in the post, covered by Barnes. LeBron passes to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 8 points for Love.
And a footnote to Ezeli, one of his college administrators. About his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.